just wanna be a mini me. All these just wanna be a mini me. Friend of me, any me. All these just wanna be a mini me. All these just wanna be a mini me. All these just wanna be a mini me. Friend of me, any me. All these just wanna be a mini me. All these just wanna be a mini me. All these just wanna be a mini me. Friend of me, any me. All these just wanna be a mini me. All these just wanna be a mini me. All these just wanna be a mini me.
I'm about to go Goku. Leave in my head this red like old news. Yeah, trying to get the green like it's Whole Foods. Couldn't take my style and now you so blue. Yeah, now we don't even know you. Your hometown we don't need go to. Trying to get it worldwide global. Looking like a show you be killing this is go to. Skrilla, the whole man killer. Life so free, can't no man kill 'em. Came from the bottom, was a broke man, get up, still move like 10 man with no found window. Boom, pardon me, I get
Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. How are you guys today? Hello, how are you? It's all good. How are you? Guys, you're on the ArchieLuxury live streaming channel. If you're a crew member, you can jump right on now. And I just made a few vids yesterday, and one of the vids I made, which is coming up soon on the ArchieLuxury channel, is the FU watch. And I gotta tell you, I did this as a joke. It was satire on the ArchieLuxury channel. See, to be completely honest with you, it's actually pretty bad taste. Flexing. It's almost as ridiculous as wearing two watches at once. It's ridiculous. The FU watch, I gotta be totally honest with you. I love a simple Rolex. Simple steel sports Rolex. That's what I love. I really do love simple Rolex. Just classic cool pieces. I don't quite know what to say really. It's this is, here we go. Here's Irix guy. Oops, what's happening there? Irix guy? Where is he? Let's have a look. Hello, Irix guy. How are you?
All right, man. How you doing?
Hey, man. I've been pumped and dumped. Let me tell you this, Irix guy. See, I did a collab with you years ago. You're a gentleman. He's from the South. Nice guy. There was no flexing. But I did some videos with some spivs from Texas. And they aren't as gentlemanly as you, Irix guy. You know that?
Deeply appreciate. That's man coming.
Yeah, they kind of burnt me. They wanted me to make an apology video. I ate the shit sandwich. I did all the things. They promised to do advertising. They led me on. There was more promises made than a first date. Okay? More promises made than a first date. And then they dumped me. They pumped and they dumped me. They used me for what they wanted, then they spat me out.
Like a bad penny
And
stock.
sorry?
I said like a bad penny stock, pump and dump.
Yeah, pumped and dumped. And I got to tell you, the only saving grace is I've made about 20 videos bitching and complaining about how they shafted me, and they seem to do really well in the Google ratings.
Hey, a story's a story.
Hey, Irix guy, it's all about the money. Me and you are YouTube people. We've been in this business for a long time. And one thing I like about you, Irix guy, is I don't think you buy views or subscribers. You're very honest.
No, I definitely don't buy any of that.
You are as honest as fried chicken is bad. That's how honest you are.
Winner, winner. Winner, winner,
Winner,
chicken
winner,
dinner.
chicken dinner. I got to tell you, RX guy, you know, everything with you is honest and to the point, wholesome American. And I've got to tell you, so in my own life, I made a mistake. I did a collab and I was used. Have you ever done collabs and it hasn't worked out for you?
It hasn't been a bad experience, but I've done some that didn't really go anywhere, man. I did a lot of video collabs.
Sorry?
And I did a lot of drone videos.
Oh, I see.
You haven't gotten a drone yet, have you?
No, I got a here we go, Pine Barren, $10. This would be a great channel to discuss watches. Yes, okay. Thank you, Pine Barren. Thank you, Pine Barren. Irix guy, tell me this. I don't know if you realize this. The Fike You watch, you know, the FU. I meant it as satire and comedy. You understood the joke, didn't you? It's not good taste to show off a wristwatch. I actually love simple steel sports watches. Simple watches. That's what I really
Same
like.
way, man.
Simple.
You can wear them and abuse them, and they still look good.
I don't need to own, you know, a gold or a platinum with baguette diamonds. I don't need that. I just want. And I think you yourself, Irix guy, you like you got a steel. You got steel watches. You mainly love your. I love steel. Out of all the metals, I think steel is amazing.
I do want to get a Vacheron yellow gold, something though. Just
Yeah,
for
but that's a dress watch. That's a dress. That's a very elegant. J Wright, $2. Irix guy's watch. How's it going, Arch? You look well, pal. Yeah, I had a few troubles with my sons yesterday, but you know what? I'm working on resolving those issues. So, you know, they're okay. They're okay. I gotta tell you, Irix guy, tell me this. How is the YouTube algorithm going? How do I get more subscribers? I'm stuck at the 65,000 subscriber mark. I'm not getting many. What do I do?
Well, you set the stage really well with your lawnmower repair video a while back, and you know I found, and check the video on my channel if you want to. But all the electrical outside quit working. What do? I posted that video. Basically, it was a little button on your power outlets, and it reset them all.
Yeah.
But during Christmas, because everybody was trying to get their Christmas lights going, that video spiked, and I mean it blew up. It was just a cheap video, man. No fancy editing or anything.
Sometimes
think about
it's
how
those
videos.
raw, those raw videos do really well. Those raw, but I got to tell you, what's happening in the watches front? What are you buying in the watches front? Tell me this. What's happening to you in watches?
Well, a Pepsi obviously on the GLE, or not a huge fan of the Batman. Probably the Pepsi.
You've got a Pepsi? You got a Pepsi, or you want a Pepsi? You want a Pepsi?
I want a Pepsi. The next piece is either going to be a Pepsi or a Sermont. But I'm probably going to go with the Pepsi because I've already got the 114060. So the Pepsi would be there. I don't have a GMT right now.
Oh, what do you mean by right now? Did you have an Explorer or what happened?
Well, no, I never got an Explorer. I had almost got an Explorer 2 when I got my sub no date, but I've got the
sub no date's a better watch. That's a better watch. That's a better watch.
Yeah, I like it, and I like my Oyster Perpetual 39mm white because that was
you
just
got the
continued.
Oyster
I like it a
Perpetual.
lot.
That's right. That's a great watch. Here we go. The Pine Barren, $5. Arch Steel Sports, one and done. Patek 5711. Look, I got to tell you, Pine Barren, 5711 is so expensive. It's too delicate. I'll tell you what's wrong with the 5711. Number one, it's Patek. They don't really do a sports. Okay, it's like those Lamborghini four-wheel drives. Remember those crazy LM Lamborghinis? They still had a delicate V12 in them. They weren't off-road, rugged sort of things. Same as the Patek. It's got a 3-2-4 movement. It's a delicate movement. The steel Patek uses is nowhere near as strong as Rolex, and they are so expensive. I tell you, that is more of a fancy. It's a rich man's watch. That's not a one and done. One and done. I reckon the best one and done would be some sort of. I tell you what, I would have as a one and done. I could easily do a one and done as a Milgauss, any sort of steel sub, any sub, even two-tone. But the Patek, it's a bit on the expensive side. Irix guy, tell me this. Your channel's doing well? Irix guy?
Sorry, I was
Hello?
on mute. I was up here in the clouds. Hey, can you hear me now?
Is your channel doing okay? You making a full-time living out of it?
Yeah, and it's you know, a living, but it's a full-time living, and it's
Do you do
almost
live
58 million
shows?
video views.
Do you do live
But I don't
shows?
do as many as I need to. Yeah, not as many as I need to, man. I need to do a lot more.
Because I'm trying to do it every day now. You know that?
I think that's good, and the reason I think that you're getting that metric, the watch time metric, you're really getting your watch time up because you've got so many viewers, and you're keep engaged for the entire hour.
Yeah, but I've got
or
3
however
different
long you
channels,
live
but
stream.
Irix guy, I got 3 channels. They're not on the one channel, which kind of hurts. You know what I mean? I could be so
but
great.
What if have you ever thought about doing some ArchieLuxury channel instead of your corporate channel?
No, this is live streaming. It's now called
Have you thought about
ArchieLuxury
doing
live
that?
streaming. Look, it's
Yeah,
always
but I mean,
with
you've got them all
YouTube.
in that one.
Here we go, GB. Here we go, GB $2. Use my chainsaw. Thank God I didn't have a Ryobi. I got a Ryobi chainsaw. You know what? I love that chainsaw. That is a very cool chainsaw. It's very cool. And I got to tell you, chainsaws are a good thing. You like a chainsaw, don't you, Irix guy?
I've got a pot that I use when I go backpacking. I pull it out of my pocket and you put your hands through the loop. You can saw down a tree with it without any gas.
But you got a what? Sorry, say that again.
One of those on your channel.
You did a what?
It's called a pocket chainsaw. Yeah, it's a pocket chainsaw, and it's got like a seatbelt material on each end of it, and you can use it without gas or anything. You can take it camping with you. You could take it down to Oxley State High and saw down a tree with your bare hands.
Wow. Amazing stuff. I got to tell you, Irix guy, this YouTube is not an easy way. Here we go. Jeff, he's a member, $5. Rolex men use still. Still is actually quite an is that expensive in America, still? You know, still brand equipment? That's a premium squeeze still. I also love Honda. I love a Honda lawnmower. I'd love to get my dream lawnmower is a Honda self-propelling lawnmower. That's what I really want is a Honda. They make good stuff. They're over $1,000. Over $1,000. A weed whacker. Yeah, I'd like to have. Look, I don't know. I'm just not. I do like good stuff. Yeah. How much to light Tim's fuse? I don't know where Tim is. I don't know where anyone is today. We're floating around. But Irix guy was very kind to come on because I was sinking. Sinking fast, but that's okay. That's okay. Pine Baron, $5. Yes, still is expensive, but well worth it. Yeah, good. It's like, this is the whole thing that's sad is quality. Is we used to buy tools, they were expensive. Remember the Makita? I used to love, my granddad loved Makita. They used to give you a cap as well, a Makita cap. And they were quality tools. They were expensive. And then all this Chinese crap came out at a fraction of the price, but it doesn't really last. You know what I mean? It's kind of like watches as well. Watches were an expensive thing. They were like a timing instrument, but then they brought out cheap crap. Watches 24, $2. Arch, have you ever visited the USA? No, I have not. I have not. I've been all through Asia. I went to Ukraine. I stopped in Germany, but I have never been. I've never been to America, and it's partly because I've got children. I can't just pack up and go. I've got to help with the children. And I'd like to spend my dream. I want to buy a car, go from Route 66. I want to go from one side to the other, just taking it easy. I want to get a big gun as well for safety and just have a great time. Hello, Plastic. How are you?
Good, mate. How you going today?
Yeah, no, I was in a really bad mood. With Plastic, he rings me at the worst possible time. I was just in a really crabby mood. Things weren't going well. I had trouble with my kids. And he says, Arch, I got a new Rolex. And I'm thinking, Plastic, I don't care. I don't really care.
Bit tight out of the box, so I've got to get it resized and down to Langford's on Thursday. Probably get a link or two.
Can't you? What, you got to buy another link?
Yeah, they're tight out of the box. It fits, but they're tight out of the box.
Jeez, you're a big guy. I'm a big guy.
Man. You saw the unboxing video. You should have played the unboxing video for the punters. The plastic unboxing video.
Logan Bruce, $2. Talk about your Birkin bags. Interested how you got them. Thank you, Logan Bruce. I will do. I think I'll do another. I'm trying to find somebody to do Birkin videos with, but it hasn't quite worked out. Okay, it has not really worked out, guys. It's
JV Ming. How you going, brother?
What's up, Plastic?
Good, mate. Good. Life is just, mate, beautiful weather. Hey, Pontiff, at the moment. Lovely and cool.
Freezing. No, it's freezing. No, I think it's a bit cold, but
brass monkeys, we call it, JV Ming. Brass monkeys.
Yeah.
Archie, do you want to talk about Adam's collection?
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much there. I got to tell you, when I look at this box, Dan T, $5. Have you ever come? If you ever come to the US, you would love the Woodward Dream Cruise in Michigan in September. Yes, look, I'm planning on coming there. I want to buy a car, a Mustang, a Chevy. What's that? Camaro. I want a Camaro SS, and I want to go from one side of America to the other. I just want to do the American. I love America. I've watched. I used to love BJ and the Bear. I might buy an 18-wheeler, a second-hand 18-wheeler.
Why don't you buy one of those Knight Rider cars, like Kit? Remember Knight Rider?
I loved Michael. Kit. That was
Michael, how are you today, Michael?
That was I loved Kit. I loved Kit and Chips. Remember Chips?
Oh, Chips was great.
Punch.
How much?
Punch.
Wasn't he a pants man? What's his name? Was it Poncherella?
Yeah, Punch he used to do his own stunts. Remember that?
He was a pants man. I'll tell you what.
Oh yeah, you betcha. Hey, looking at this collection here, I got to tell you, Marco, I'm kind of sad to get rid of the burgundy and the Datejust.
Archie's getting rid of the burgundy and the Datejust.
I know, but it kind of makes me sad because...
Why? It's so much better. Get rid of the Datejust and the tuna for Z Blue and Explorer 2 Polar. Arch, that's amazing.
No.
What's going on?
Okay, Explorer 2 Polar.
Keep an ad.
You know what I would do? Get rid of the Datejust, get the Polar.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Get rid of the Pam and get the Z Blue.
Just for his dress watch and then add more
I
Rolex.
like the Pam, Arch. I think the Pam is a nice point of difference.
Get rid of
Why are we getting rid of Rolex these days?
We're getting rid of
the Pam. You got to get rid of the
shooters.
Pam. Yeah.
Limey, £2. Thank you, the Limey. Rolex, I want to say this to you. I just made a video which is going to go live in a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
The FU watch, that was a joke. It was satire. I got to be totally honest with you. Solid gold is tacky as shit. Okay,
If those guys didn't realize, Pon, if those guys didn't realize you were joking, then they have got rocks in their heads. They are dumb,
Yeah.
dumb.
But you
That was one of the
understand-
funniest
Wait, I
things
don't
on the
understand.
show. That was
I don't
hilarious.
understand. Wait,
I got to
what
be
was-
honest with you. Solid gold Rolex was cool, but you know what? It was useless. It was absolutely. It's about as stupid as these idiots who buy really expensive SUVs from BMW or Mercedes.
Hey,
They got plastic
man,
bits
come
in
on,
them.
man.
You can't take those off road. They're going to
You can't
break.
take them off, bro. They're all for show. That's right.
Who's
I mean,
taking an
you
X5
can't-
off-roading?
You can't take the X5 off road. As crazy as it sounds, you just
It's a
don't even want to go there.
$130,000 vehicle. You wouldn't dare want to
It's all
scratch
for
it
show.
or ding it.
It's
Take that
to
off-road.
negotiate. Listen, it's to negotiate the speed bumps at the shopping centre. That's what it's for.
But it's also, look, I must say, what I like about an SUV is you've got that upright driving position.
They
it
hammer
wasn't-
upon it. That X5, mate, it
Yeah,
effing
it's beautiful.
smokes, mate. It goes hard. It's a fast car.
You could get your money back on that, can't you?
Still now, we can make money on it.
Yeah.
It
By
hasn't
the way-
done 20,000 kilometres, mate.
Jeff, $5. White Milgauss. Jeff, I love the white Milgauss. Marco, do you a Milgauss white dial man?
Nah, I gotta tell you, Arch, I'd much rather get the black or the.
I think the black is a
Z blue.
great bang per buck right now on the used
I prefer
market.
the green. I prefer the GV. I don't like the blue Milgauss. I just prefer the GV Classic. That's my preference.
That's a
There you
nice
go,
one.
guys. It's a plastic preference.
The plastic preference. By the
But
way,
plastic.
what
sorry,
is the
go
what is the consensus on this collection right here? What are you guys planning on getting rid of?
Well, he wants
Keep
to get rid of the
Rolex. I say
Datejust
keep
and the
Rolex. Keep
Tuna.
Rolex. Keep Rolex. Get rid of
Plastic
everything else.
says
Hold
keep
on.
Rolex.
Hold on, plastic.
Marco
Get rid of
said
the
yeah.
Datejust and the Tuna. This is
No,
fine. He wants to get
keep
rid of the
Datejust,
Datejust.
man.
Hold
Keep
on!
the Datejust.
You got to keep
He wants to
the
get
Datejust,
rid of
dude.
the Datejust and the Tuna for a Z Blue and Polar Explorer. I think it's a
Keep-
worthwhile upgrade.
You got to keep the
100%.
Rolex, dude.
You got to keep
Yeah.
Rolex and
Yeah.
add
Why?
Rolex. You do not get rid of Rolex. You keep and
You
add.
can always
keep and
add that. It's the easiest Rolex to add. It's a Datejust with a smooth
Then why get
bezel
rid of it?
and a
Just
bloody
keep-
oyster bracelet.
I think it
Keep-
looks
Because
way
you
and
didn't
better.
have unlimited
and
funds.
add.
Plastic.
It looks so much better than the Panerai or the Tudor or even this. I would take it over the Speedy. You got to keep that Datejust in there.
Nah.
Yeah, is it Jubilee? I can't see. My eyes are shite. Is it
That's
Jubilee?
Oyster.
Yeah, I just keep it. It's a good
It's
beater.
a hitter. It's a hitter. That's a great watch. That's a good
It's a great
dress watch.
daily beater. It's a great daily beater.
Yeah, that could be his beater watch.
And if you want, you
That's
could get
funny
like a really cheap and nasty diamond bezel and swap it in and out. It look hot.
Okay,
know?
you lost me there,
No,
plastic.
no.
You lost me there, plastic.
Let's
Archie-
mod the shit. Let's mod the shit out of it.
Mark, Archie, you're saying get rid of the Datejust and keep the other three?
No, what I'm saying is we could replace. I'm not saying get rid of. Replace, because he hasn't got unlimited money.
Mm-hmm.
The Datejust then becomes the Polar Explorer 2.
Oh,
And then he wants to get a Z Blue. Instead of getting rid of the Tudor, why don't you get rid of that stupid Pam?
Get rid of the
great
Pam.
idea.
Sure.
Yeah,
I
get
would
rid of the Pam.
I would get rid of the Pam and the Speedy, and then add additional funds.
Hey,
But I
we've
would-
got a
Hey,
super
look,
chat
listen-
here. $2
Listen,
per
guys, I'm just
luxury.
signing out. This is
Okay.
Plastic Luxury signing out. I've got to get back to work, guys. See you. Have a great
Okay,
day.
see, love
Later,
you.
Mark.
Love you.
See you, mate.
Plastic's view on Kerry Packer on tax and Tim's
Right as he
explosion.
Right as
Yeah,
he
I'll have to. He's a bit hard to control, that Plastic, at times, but it's all
Fuck,
okay.
yeah.
I tell you what, Marco, this collection here, I kind of
It's
like it.
perfect.
What do you
It's
think of it
perfect.
as it is?
I think it's
No,
perfect.
I think Black Explorer, White Dial Explorer 2 Polar. You got a beautiful Polar and you get a beautiful Z Blue Milgauss. I think that's perfect.
Actually, the more I think of it, you know what? Get rid of the Tudor. The Tudor is a kind of a weak link, isn't it?
He's got a Sea Dweller, Arch. He's
That's a
got the
great
Sea
beater.
Dweller 4000. You know how collectible that is going to be, Arch? It's the shortest serially produced watch modern Rolex watch Rolex has made. That's going to be super collectible in the future. You get a Z Blue, an Explorer 2, because you don't want to wear that. You know what I mean? Too often.
100%.
And then you just keep the Speedy and the Pam, Arch. The Speedy and the Pam are just fun watches. The
Mm,
Tuna is filler in this box. Definitely filler.
I don't know, man. I would keep that Datejust for sure. Who knows what's going to happen? By the way, you guys were talking chips earlier. That's why I jumped on. You guys can't talk about vintage TV shows without me jumping on here, okay?
How about Punky Brewster?
Oh, Soul Fry Moon or whatever her name is. She's so hot still. She's like 40 something, and she's a dime piece.
Do you remember Webster?
Webster. Why am I thinking of Gary Coleman when you say Webster?
Because that was the other network. That was the other network. They thought they need to get a small black kid on because Gary Coleman was cleaning up. Yes, 100%. It's like the Beatles and the Monkees. They were fabricated.
Listen,
yes, 100%. Remember, just Google Webster. Webster.
Yeah, but different strokes. Shit all over Webster. Let's be honest. That show.
Webster was too PC. He was just such a nice boy. You know what I mean? He just made me sick. He was so nice. Whereas,
oh my god, there's this great documentary on Hulu right now about Soul Moon Fry or whatever her name was from Punky Brewster. It's about the '90s. You should check it out. It's so good.
Okay.
Yeah, she's so.
Here we go.
So cute still.
The Limey, 2 pounds. Timepiece gentleman got fisted on Roman's show. Nobody likes them. What happened?
No idea.
Who knows?
Okay. Bear Clooney watches, $2 Canadian. Tudor, Pam, and Deet just out. GMT in.
I thought he hates Speedies though. Doesn't he hate the 1861 Speedies?
Who knows?
I feel like he always talks bad about them.
Fella, $2. Best car watch combo for young rich guy in Ski Town. Now, let me explain something. Can I explain something to you, fella? Okay?
That's hilarious.
I'm going to show you the classiest guy on planet Earth. Okay? Okay, let me show you. This guy is the classiest guy you will ever
If you show
see.
a photo of the Fonzarelli, I'm going to laugh so hard.
No, this is a watch guy.
Oh.
Okay. This guy here is called Tyrrell's Garage, right? He is the guy who restored the Italian job Mura. He found it, and he's the expert on Muras. Okay? Okay? Now, this guy himself, not only is he... Look at this. This guy here... Absolutely, you don't understand how cool he is. He's restoring, look, he's just restored a Toyota 2000 GT. Do you know what that car is? That was the first Japanese sports car which took the world. This was used in a James Bond movie, You Only Live Twice. Early 60s.
Is that with the Aussie James Bond?
No, this was Sean Connery.
Oh, okay.
And it had the Japanese lady Akura in it. This here is the Bond. This was a very, very... This guy here, see this guy, this is called Tyrrell's Garage. He is considered the expert on classic cars in the United Kingdom. Guess what he wears?
What does he wear?
1680. He's had it, he bought it, that's it. That's his only watch, 1680.
Very cool.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
He does not
need to have other crap. I mean, look at this here. This is a Toyota. He's just absolute. This is one of the coolest guys. Look at that. He's got wearing the 1680. He's a big guy, but you know, he's an opera singer. Okay, the guy is an opera singer. He's an expert in classic cars, Maserati, Lamborghini, Ferrari, Porsches, the best of the best of the best. He is the... What does he wear? Steel Sports Rolex. Submariner. That's it. He doesn't need two-tone, doesn't need solid gold, doesn't need Deflex. He is a living legend. Do you understand what I mean? He doesn't need GB $2. What happened to Gary's Garage? Fake me dead. Pain to watch. I don't know. Look, I think he just lost interest. This is the hobby. I love the Buick Riviera. That was a great car. The Pine Baron, $50. Arch, how about hosting an ArchieLuxury pavilion in Melbourne when Formula One returns to Australia in March? Show us around Melbourne, dinners with the Pontiff, luxury tent, trackside with full bar food, 200 spots at 2,000 each. Hey, we could
if we were
Pine Baron, if you underwrite it, we'll do it.
We could easily organize this if we were all in Australia.
Yeah.
We could easily organize that.
But I got to tell you, coolness is not having an expensive watch. Coolness comes from being... Marco, that guy Tyrrell, what did you think of him? Is he the coolest man you've ever seen or not?
Not really, Archie. No, I'm not really into cars.
He's an opera singer. He's a classically trained opera singer. He's a tenor. He is an expert. He is the go-to. You see how he just wears that Rolex? That's what he wears, a Rolex 1680. He just went to the shop, bought a Rolex, and he's never looked at anything else since. Just a one and done man. Do you see that? That is what collecting. That's what it is. You don't need to have.
That's not a collection, Arch.
Yeah.
One and done. It's not a collection.
I'm cool, just saying to you, man, it's so cool. His guy is so cool. I mean,
Arch,
Rolex, you're a car man. Do you see how cool he is? He's the guy who found the Italian job Mura. He is the expert on Lamborghini, Ferrari, vintage.
My question is, Archie, could you ever do that, though? Could you ever be a one-watch guy?
It's actually fascinating you say that. Pine Baron, I would love to do that. If you're interested, let's do it. Juco Ted, $5. Archie, the only cool thing about that guy is the watch. Ooh, the rest is now he is a genius. Do you understand? A wristwatch doesn't make you cool, but a lot of cool people wear Rolex. And a lot of dicks also wear Rolex too. Sorry. That is the truth. Tongo Bongo, $2. The man makes the watch, not vice versa. 100% right. It's funny. I've been wearing the Submariner the other day. I thought, this is very plain, but it's not plain. It is just beautiful. The Subby, I could never get rid of my Sub date. That is my watch. I love that watch. I really do love that watch. I'm so lucky. Sorry?
It's a great watch, Art.
Yeah, I do love that. Bear Clooney, $2 Canadian. Who is the second coolest watch? YouTube Bear. Yes. Look at Bear. Absolute cool guy. Amazing guy. You don't need to look like Brad Pitt or be flexing. No. That doesn't make you cool. It's the knowledge. It's the life experiences. See, Bear didn't get money thrown at him. He had a very tough, he was determined, and he worked his ringer off. And that's what makes him, he's achieved things that if you were given things on a silver plate, you may not have achieved. Punky Brewster style.
I never watched the show, but I know who Soul Moon Fry is.
It was corny.
Was it?
Yeah, I got to tell you, the saddest thing is that I used to like Marsha Brady from the Brady Bunch. I thought she was gorgeous.
Who did it?
Maureen McCormack, I thought was absolutely beautiful.
That's so fun, Maureen McCormack.
I still think she's quite good looking. She's
I haven't seen her in forever.
Yeah, she's in her 60s now. Very gorgeous woman. Very gorgeous woman. And
so back to the original question, Arch. Could you be a one and done?
Look, I got the YouTube channel. If I wasn't doing YouTube, I definitely could.
You think so? Even if you weren't doing YouTube, you could just do one watch.
Yeah.
I don't believe that, and I don't think Marco does either.
Could I do 3? I would prefer to do 3, but I could do 1.
I think you could do 3, but they would be 3 Rolexes for sure.
100%. 3 Rolex. Yes.
Yeah.
I've actually said this. If I wasn't doing YouTube, I don't think I'd need the Patek. That's rodent repellent. Do you understand? That's purely rodent repellent. Okay. I honestly think if I had to say I the 3 Rolex I've got Explorer, Explorer 2, Sub-Date, Milgauss, and I would pick the Speedy. Those 4 is it. And a 5th one would be the Reverso. That would be it. 5. That's it. That's it. Done. Done. 5. I could definitely be done with 5 and never buy another watch. 6 would be one of the Pateks.
But
7
you keep raising the number. You're like, you know.
No, but that's what I mean. You know, it's so easy to get carried away there because I love them. See, if I didn't love them, it would be easy.
Yeah.
THX1138C, $5. The struggle makes the man, not the watch, said the pontiff. It is the struggle. Punky Brewster style, if you were given all this stuff. You know, that's why these people who go on YouTube and they get 20,000 gifted to them in a weekend, they never really appreciate the watches like I do. I'm still paying off watches from 30, 40 years ago on my credit card, you know. No, look, credit card's actually not too bad. I'm down to 1 credit card, and I try and live responsibly. Live responsibly.
Birkins aside, he lives responsibly.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta splurge once in a while.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you cracked the Johnny Walker Blue yet, Arch?
Oh, no. That's just sitting. Look, I've got that in my goods case. I got to find some friends to drink it with. I've actually been putting on weight, so I got to slow down a bit on the alcohol consumption.
Sure.
It's not really. If you want to buy me a drink, I'd love a red breast at the moment, $7.50. They're a little bit more expensive than that red stuff. I've run out of the red. A red breast would be nice. Just one little stiff drink this morning.
Go on, guys. Let's buy Archie a drink. Let's get him a bottle of red breast because that's what he apparently wants. Is red breast a blended Scotch?
No, this is actually one that came from Toyota Mo. It's a single malt. It's not a Scotch. It's an Irish because they can't use the word Scotch because it's an Irish whiskey. But it is absolutely. I think it's amazing. Jay. £5. G'day, Arch. Can I send you a pic of my recently purchased Grail and get your thoughts? Sure. Send it to Watch Cardinal. What's your email address, Marco? Get it to Marco.
WatchCardinal99@gmail.com.
There we go. Looks great on leather and bracelet. Drink up, Arch. Okay, I think I will have one of these here. This was from Toyota Mo. I just cleaned.
Cheers.
So what I do is, guys, I don't actually clean my glasses every day. I just put a bit of soda water in to get rid of the cockroach poo.
That is gross, but go on.
Then the glass is clean. I drink. This is actually a crystal glass. Use your good crystal because when you're in the coffin, what are you going to do with this shit?
Nice.
So it's actually crystal. It is actually a crystal. Mr. Perpetual, $10. Drink up, Arch. Thank you so much. I just feel like a nice little scotch there. Toyota Mo, $5. Cheers, Archie. Thank you, Toyota Mo. Toyota Mo is one of the coolest fikers in the world. There we go. Nice. That's a nice size drink that there. And Pine Barren, Red Breast Fund, $10. Thank you, the Pine Barren. I gotta tell you guys, seriously, watches don't make you cool. The man makes the watch, but many cool people do have beautiful watches. And I gotta tell you, you know, there's many things in life I love. Cars, women, watches, Birkins. They're expensive. You cannot have everything. REG, $2. La Chaming, Archie. What's that mean?
It's L'Chaim.
L'Chaim.
Oh, Arch.
I got to tell you, they put the price of Boxsters up. Did you see that?
No, I didn't. They went up?
Yeah, they've gone up. I got to tell you, seriously, it's pretty damn nasty with that Tesla. Would you buy a Tesla? I'm a bit worried about how long they will actually last. There's so much electronics in it. It's not going to last forever.
This girl I know has a Tesla. She has a Model S, and she is hard set on the fact that she thinks it's going to last at least 500,000 miles. That's what she said.
Oh,
Elon Musk apparently says this, so I don't know how true that is. But
look, anything will last 500,000 miles if you throw enough money at it.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
I think, yeah, interesting. I got to tell you guys, seriously, when you're building your collections, I actually love steel, simple steel.
It never goes out of style. You know.
Bear Clooney watches $2. Please fike off with car chat. Okay. I got to tell you, you've got to build simple collection. Marco, any more thought on getting rid of the PAM to get a VC?
Nah, I'm just going to keep what I got, Arch. I'm just going to keep what I got for now.
Even the Hamilton?
No, that's cool. I'm selling that.
What can you get for that?
Who knows?
A couple $100.
Any bites, Marco, on that?
Not as of yet.
No bites?
Yeah, it's only been a couple of days then.
Marco, that means it's overpriced.
Yeah, whatever.
Would you list it at?
1,200.
Oof, not on. That is, we'll see what happens. Who knows? Someone might like it out there.
The Pine Barren, $10. Teslas are like iPads on wheels. When they break, the ECUs cost thousands each. Tesla owners are in for a rude awakening. The other thing, Pine Barren, is if ever you have an accident in a Tesla, like say someone slams into you or panel damage, it is like 3 or 4 times as expensive as a petrol car to fix. Because you're dealing with high voltage. You can't just weld and fix it up. You've got to be bloody careful with what you're doing. It's very, 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 it's very different to a conventional car. So there are a number of horror stories with that. Yes, I totally get it. And I want my Honda Civic to last 500,000 kilometers. You know that? That's what I want.
Give me a rough. What are you at right now? 200?
Actually, 197. 197.
200. Wow.
That's not miles. That's kilometers. We're like
there you
Canada. We use kilometers.
Oh, there you go.
Is 200, Marco, a lot of Ks on a car? What do you think? When do your parents or family or friends get rid of their cars?
When it breaks. When it can't go any further.
Okay. What do you think of 200 on a car? Is that a lot? Like if you were buying a car, is that a lot or it's not a lot? How would you feel?
Miles.
It's definitely not. It's definitely a lot, Arch. But
hey,
if there's nothing wrong with it, let's just keep it going.
You got to keep it
at
that point, Arch.
Right.
It's had more hits than Elvis, that car. I'm not a good driver now either.
Are you not?
My eyesight's not so good. I'm not very good at judging distance when parking.
Yeah.
Had a few little parking mishaps. The Pine Barren, $5. Marco, what VC do you like? He likes the histories, 1942. Marco, what's the rose gold? Is that 1942 as well, or?
No, that's the 1948.
That's the rose gold triple date.
Yeah, that's the 1948. The history.
And what's the steel one?
1942.
And the driving watch, that's 1921.
Yeah, that's the 1921.
Got you.
Arch, can I be totally honest with you about something?
Yeah, Mark,
sure.
What's going on? You look so
Arch,
down.
you know I'm your friend, right? You know I'm your friend. So I'm going to be honest with you all the time, right?
Don't be shy to tell me something unsavory.
Mark is going to be like, get rid of Rolex.
I think going after Timepiece Gentleman is kind of a mistake, if I'm being totally honest with you. It's a mistake.
I'm not going after him.
But you are, Arch. Let's be honest.
I'm not.
What am I missing right now?
The subtle jabs and innuendos. I don't need the FU watches. Let's be honest, Arch. That's obviously all directed at Timepiece Gentleman. But the reason I'm saying that, Arch, is because they still even though they may have done you dirty, they still went out of their way to collaborate with you. You know what I mean? And To me, like, if I was you, I would just take.
What the hell did the cat drag in? What's this?
Hold on.
What is this guy in the corner?
I'm looking out for you, Arch, because I want you to be able to collaborate with other people, right? And what this does, it like hurts you. You know what I mean? Like, what if people? I gotta be honest with you,
Marco. I don't think I want to collaborate with anyone anymore. You know, I honestly, you know, I did that stupid one with Coffee. You know, CoffeeZilla.
Yeah, but that's a disaster. He's not a watch guy, Arch.
Okay, I did that one. Then he put me on the stupid Drip channel, and he tried to sensationalize my content. And then I did one with, I did Paul Thorpe.
That was a good collaboration. I think you should keep doing.
He's hard. Yeah, he doesn't want to do anymore. He's polite. He just wants to keep me preserved so they don't bite. But he doesn't want to do any more with me. Okay, I'm sort of toxic. You know, like let me just explain it to you, Marco. I'm like a barrel of industrial waste. You know, a 40-gallon drum of industrial waste that's in the warehouse. You want to get it out of your warehouse before it starts leaking. You know what? This barrel here, don't put it in the sun. Don't drop it. Just be careful around it. We don't know what's in it. Let's see if we can palm it off to somebody else. It's a drum of industrial waste. And whoever has it, it could explode at any time. And I got to be honest with you, no one wants to collab with me. I went to Beth. I've been to all of them. That other skinny girl, Janie, I've been to her. I've done all these guys. I asked them, can you do a collab? Even that Bark and Jack, he's too trendy. He didn't think I'd be good for the Googles for him.
Right, but that's the thing, Arch. Like, it's because
I can't even get Austin Daniels. Let's be honest. I can't even get Austin Daniels to do a bloody video with me. What chance do I have of anyone else?
You're talking. I'm saying you need to go full corporate. You know what I mean? You need to clean up the image. That's what we've been trying to do, Arch. And this is not the explosion. Is not good. It's not good, Arch, because you think people are going to want to just collab with you after that? Forget it.
I don't know if I want to. Tim, give me advice. You're my media advisor from timwright.com. Tell me, what should I do, Tim?
Arch.
Give it to me straight. Give it to me like you would to a Labrador or a Golden Retriever, a small child. It wasn't brains that got me in this position.
Arch, it just so happens that I spoke with a fan of yours earlier today, and we were talking literally about this subject of collaborations, and he was telling me like, well, like I don't think Archie is suitable for collaboration. I told him,
what was his name? Petey Pie. You're talking to Petey Pie.
No. David Dobrik. It's another guy. It was another guy. But he's a huge fan of yours. He's a fan of my channel, and I was telling him, this is what I told him. Like, Archie went in there. This whole we were talking about the appearance on the Timepiece Gentleman.
Yeah. And
I told him, man, Archie went in there without preparations. You didn't even say what your channels were. Like, you didn't tell you. I
was up at 4 a.m. Do you understand that? The show was 4 a.m.
Man, and I said to him, man, if I was prepping Archie to go there, I would have 3 postcards on your screen to tell. And then when you fulfill the duty of the postcard, you take it off. Number 1 job, mention who the hell you are. Because, I mean, you think that people know you, but you go to these other channels. These spikers don't know who you are. You didn't say anything. You're just like, I'm ArchieLuxury. That's it. No, you have to tell them, like, you are the OG. You have to explain yourself as if the audience doesn't know. Number 2, you have to say your channels. And etc. Okay. So I told him,
Tim, like, why don't me and you collab? Me and you collab. We'll do a Birkin video soon, okay?
Of course. By the
REG, yes.
By the way, can I tell you something?
Yes.
Dude, his wife is into Birkins and is into like handbags. And you know what? Yes. You are making the rounds. She says she saw you with the Birkin on the Birkin forums. Can you believe it?
What did she say?
She said, well, I don't want to get into.
Come on, say it. Come on, man, say it.
She mentioned, like,
she liked it or not.
Look at this, your guy is in here, like, She was surprised. Like, hey, I think it's
cool.
cool.
Ari.
Hold on, first.
Ari G, $2. You attract success with honey, not vinegar. Thank you, Ari G. GB, $2. People watch for Archie Explodes, not Archie Cooper. Yes. Yes. And Perf Luxury, $2. Light Tim's fuse now, Arch. Kerry Packer overload. Okay.
By the way, okay. Go.
Ramsey, $5. Has Rolex alienated a generation of buyers? Will the AD games come back to haunt Rolex? Maybe indeed. Because if no one can get one, they're not going to have lust or feelings for it, are they? They were too expensive.
This new generation, Archie, it's all about supreme, about things that you can't get. This new generation, they want things that are limited, hard to get. Supreme. When is Rolex going to collaborate with Supreme?
That's Ja, who sent us that super chat. He said he bought his Grail, looked good on a leather strap, or on what's it called? On the metal bracelet. Isn't this beautiful?
So this is white gold. Let's just clarify. This is white gold. That's a Patek strap.
It's a 53.96. I'm pretty sure that's what he said.
53. Do they do it on this? Is this factory? I'm sorry. I've never. This blue. It looks so amazing. I'm just lost. I'm just calling it up. I'm just going to the Patek. I'm going to the Patek site myself. I'm just having a look. Where did he get the bracelet from? I've never seen. Oh no, they got a. Let's have a look. Just trying to find it. What is this? Is this a bracelet? What sort of bracelet is this? I don't understand it. What is the bracelet from? It's driving me nuts. What is it? That looks like a Patek bracelet. It looks so.
It does.
What is this? What is this? I don't understand. I didn't know they did the 5396 on a bracelet.
Yes,
we got some good super chats going on.
We got some great super chats. The Pine Baron, $50. Damn. Collaborations. We are talking watches for self-absorbed rich guys. We're not trying to solve climate change. Archie is the brand, and he shouldn't dilute it trying to find new subscribers on other channels. Build it, and they will come to you, Arch.
I mean,
fair point.
I can argue something too, though, Arch. I mean, you just said earlier in the stream, I'm stuck at 60,000 subscribers, right? It feels like you've hit a ceiling and you can't get past that, right? How do you naturally get past that ceiling? You need other people, Arch. It's natural on YouTube to collaborate with other channels, build your brand that way, and you build your viewer base. It's just healthy growing, Arch.
Can I ask something?
Sure.
Just a question I've always had is that, so you started out with the ArchieLuxury channel, and then you started growing the Paul Pluter channel. Why did you make the switch? If you don't mind me asking.
Different character.
Look,
is that what it is? The character.
Look, it's just, I thought it could. Okay, it's a long story. What happened was my stepmom said to me, because she'd saw some of my ArchieLuxury videos, and she said to me, I'm just really happy you don't publicize Pluter as the surname.
Oh.
As soon as she said that, that was like a flag. Because what I was trying to do was I was trying to raise some money to buy a grand piano.
Okay.
And I was trying to sell to my family that for $10,000, I could change my name to Pluter, Pluter, or Pluto, or Pluta, A-H. I could change my surname because of the embarrassment. But they didn't want to pay any money. So then I launched the Paul Pluter channel to bring out, and I also changed the logo, which is ArchieLuxury is Paul Pluter. Paul Pluter is ArchieLuxury.
You're here.
And unfortunately, it also hurt my career. I'm unemployable. And that's the rest is history.
All right, that's It's ridiculous. Is that true? That's the origin story.
That's the reason.
It's unbelievable.
Heard it here first, folks.
They said to me, don't do that. That got me going. We'll make it the Paul Pluter channel. And it was Paul Pluter Prestige. And I launched the channel by making 100 videos on reviews of watches. And it kind of, I think I stopped about 60. I ran out of steam. As you do. As you do, Tim.
Right.
But it was near enough, was good enough. You know how it is. Near enough was good enough. And that's kind of how it goes there.
Incredible.
I've always liked the moniker ArchieLuxury. Just has a ring to it. Always liked it.
And do you know the original reason I got the ArchieLuxury name?
Wasn't it after that TV show from back in the 80s?
Okay, I'll tell you the honest truth.
Okay.
So I was working in corporate, right? I was the IT manager on a project, right? And I had suspicions that a couple of the people in the office were on swingers sites. Okay. So I wanted to get juice because I got to protect my career. I'm not very skilled at IT. I'm not a very hard worker. I'm a bit lazy. So you got to have some dirt.
I love this. Go on.
Okay. So then I made a profile on adultmatchmaker.com.
Okay.
I had to think of a name. ArchieLuxury. That's where it came from. ArchieLuxury. Yeah.
I love it.
That was the whole idea.
Okay. That's awesome.
That was the whole idea. It was to track down people I worked with who were on some swingers sites. I didn't actually find them, but I had a few offers. What's Marco? He just looks so disillusioned, Marco. I'm sorry.
Freaking out.
Sorry, I tuned out, Archie.
Subject.
Sorry?
I tuned out when he started mentioning swingers.
Sorry. Yeah, so I was just trying to get dirt on people I worked with so that I could be in a position where they couldn't get rid of me.
Oh, I thought you had problems with people at work. Like people were giving you problems at work.
No, I wanted to have dirt on them. I wanted to have dirt on them.
Inevitable. So you had to be ahead of the curve, right?
Exactly. Nudist squirrel, 5 pounds. Nothing is any good if too many people like it. You bet you. You bet you.
I don't know about that.
And the Pine Baron, $20. Arch, you consolidate the redundant YouTube channels. Stick with ArchieLuxury and forget the brand extensions. You're not growing subscribers because once people find you, it becomes confusing. You're ArchieLuxury.
I agree. Well said, Pine Baron.
Yeah. Anyhow, look, it is what it is.
The ArchieLuxury channel, didn't they get dinged on the algorithm?
It doesn't seem to be going that popular. Yeah, I got a lot of posts. So I got the 3 channels. You know what? I'm just going to keep the 3. The 4. I got my dad trying to do content. He's gone terrible. Hasn't gone well with him.
It's another competitor. I can't wait until he's the Roden 7.0.
You know, it's just no. My dad, he's okay. He's just not camera ready. Okay.
It takes time.
Arch, not everybody enjoys doing the YouTube stuff. They think that they like it, but it's hard work, Archie. There's a lot of hard work that goes into it.
It is
because you don't want to say, like, you're not sure if you want to do the same lame, repetitive topic as everybody else, even though it gets views. You know what I mean? You want to be different, but man, fuck me dead. The different stuff does not get you the views. You know what I mean? Arch, I did a video, okay, a beautiful video, and then I do one comparing my sub and my GMT, and it does so much better. They're basically the same bloody watch. The only thing that's different is the movement, the complication, and the bracelet, for Christ's sake. It's the same fucking case.
I said that before.
Christ.
I said that before. It's the same case.
Man.
Like, there's nothing that different about them. I love them both because they're unique and beautiful.
What are you talking about? I just had a mental block. What you talking?
The sub and the Bruce Wayne. I did a video. And it's one of my best videos ever. It's like, what the?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. But you got to realize you are a very lucky man to have
incredible
those two watches. They're beautiful.
Unbelievable. You know, I haven't reworn the sub since I got the Bruce Wayne Arch. This is bad. I need to get it back in the rotation.
I'm just going to have another drink there because people paid for a bit more. I'm going to have a little bit more to drink.
Oh, Marco. You'll start wearing the sub more.
I want to tell you
this,
I
got to rewear. I'm going to go get it tomorrow.
I want to tell you this, guys. Seriously. Do you honestly think the watch, if you want to be successful, I personally believe every man should have a Rolex. You've got to have the Rolex. If you don't have one Rolex...
At least one. It's good for the mojo, you know what I mean?
It's like, I think, if you have a lot of self-confidence, then probably you don't need a Rolex. But if you don't, you got to have one.
It's a beautiful piece of kit. And I'm not saying go for gold. I'm just saying a simple steel sports Rolex. Benz, $5. Get rid of the new intro. Go back to the fabulous life of ArchieLuxury. Get jet setting, mega yachts on the Pontiff. Enough said. Actually, I'm only doing that for a couple programs. Yeah, it's going back to normal. It's just a bit of a new... It was a new intro, okay? I was just trying something new.
I like this song, but yeah, the old...
Just trolling the timepiece gentleman a little bit, right?
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Okay? Look, I want to say this to you guys. Seriously. YouTube is very hard. You think it's easy to get a viral video? It is hard, man! Very hard. It's very... YouTube is harder than you think. It is... Tim, you know this, don't you?
God, it's just... It's hard. Tough. Man.
And
people are
I
so
gotta
picky nowadays.
Sorry?
People are so picky nowadays.
Yeah.
Need to do the optimize to the algorithm.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I've got to tell you, seriously.
Are you getting a Ming? Some Ming release this week?
I tell you what, if they gave me a Ming, I would do a review. Okay.
They're not giving you.
If they gave me a Ming, I would.
By the way, I spoke to the CEO, Arch. He's a cool guy, actually.
What did he? Does he know you? Does he know? Does he know the ArchieLuxury? You tell him you're big. You're big on the ArchieLuxury channel.
Arch, I don't think he likes your reviews on Ming. You remember you did a review on the Ming.
Just tell him. Tell him if he sends me a few, I'll convert.
I don't think that's the way it works, Arch.
It does for me. It does for me, sunshine.
I just sent one.
What did he say about ArchieLuxury?
Oh, we didn't really talk about you, Arch. Because I want to get an interview with him.
What did he say?
Yeah, we're gonna do one, but just not right now because with COVID and he's doing a lot of new releases.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Yeah, I heard it all.
Just wait until you get burned, Marco.
Yeah.
You'll be just as good as Archie.
I heard it all. I heard the same thing from Austin Daniels about 7 years ago. I'm still waiting for him to have a bit of time, you know? Jesus Christ. Logan Hall, $2. Arch, you made... Arch, who made your famous... That was a guy, a fan, a Swedish guy made it for me.
Amazing.
He's brilliant. He's a fantastic. He gave it to me. He's a lovely guy.
Would you update now with different watches? Because in the intro,
I don't know.
Oh no,
it just works. You know what I mean? It works. I'm lazy. Okay, I'm very lazy. You know, I am lazy, don't you? You do know that, don't you? Lazy.
Together, right?
I'm lazy. Okay, I'm really lazy.
I need to get an intro like that.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Banger of a video.
Look, I got to tell you seriously, guys. I look at my life, really, and I'm very happy with simple steel sports watches. I don't need FU. I got FU friends. I got an FU crew. That's where the FU is. Marco, Rolex, Tim, JJ, Birminghard, and ABC. That's the FUs that I need. I don't, you know... Too many people get caught up in this flexing. I never heard of this shit before, but a simple Rolex is all a man really needs.
Yeah. Man, Can't believe I'm blanking on his name right. Look at Drew. He's got a simple date just. He's got a 1601. It looks perfect on him.
By the way, did you see that article I sent to you guys on the that 17-year-old British girl who makes 18,000 a week? She said she doesn't need to go to uni because she can just do TikTok for the rest of her. Now, you do understand your fame and celebrity is only very fleeting. It can end tomorrow. It'll end. And she thinks it can last forever. This is the stupidity of youth.
Yeah. I mean, but she would be, yeah. Going to college now would be a waste for her, though, wouldn't it?
Why do you say that?
Well,
it's always good to have some skills, you know? Always good to have...
critical thinking skills.
Oh, yeah, you're right, maybe. Probably do her better.
Oh, you can't forget about the bear, by the way. Claude brings up a good point.
Claude. And the bear. Yes, he's the manager. Sorry. The FU manager is the bear.
Rawr.
I love Bear Clooney. And then they've got the sponsors. ER. She is the FU sponsor of sponsors of sponsors. I've got Tony Nico. I got MJT. Do you know what that MJT guy did for us, Marco?
Incredible.
Nobody did what he did for us. Do you understand that?
Amazing.
Yeah, he is just a great guy. A lovely guy, you know? He said
Are you getting the Black Explorer 2?
Sorry?
Are you getting the Explorer 2, the black?
I tell you honestly, I've got a friend of mine who wants it. I owe him a favor because it's a long story. I was involved in this romance where I needed to get a few LV products back. Okay? He helped, and I want to give him that watch at cost. Because he's a lovely guy. He's going through a lot of shit at the moment. He's going to buy it, right? He's a lovely guy, good friend. Glenn's his name. I'd like him to get it. So, yeah, I'm going to help MJT and I'm going to help him. 2 birds with 1 stone. That's what I like. Here we go. THX1138C, $5. Your How to Get a Civil Service Job is great. I watch it whenever I need a pickup. Never laugh so hard. Yes. How to Get a Public Service Job, I think the title was. But yes, indeed. Guys, I got to tell you, YouTube's a hard game. It's hard to be funny all the time. This is not an easy space. And you got a quick burn rate. You got a burn rate. You can be very popular 1 minute, then they hate your guts the next. It is a terrible industry. It's got a high churn rate, okay? Very high churn and burn. Pumped and dumped. Marco, how are you feeling there? Well, you look a bit down today. What's wrong?
I'm just tired, Arch. I'm tired. I'm a little worn out.
What's wrong, man? You've done your study?
Yeah. I don't know. You just feel like shit some days. That's all it is.
Yeah.
So true.
I understand exactly what you're saying. It's Rolex, how are you going? You okay?
Doing great, Arch. I'm doing great.
How's your dad's Porsche? I love that blue 911, man. That is so cool.
He drives it on the weekends. His daily is a CLS, so he drives that mostly.
My God.
Yeah. Yep.
Amazing.
Yeah.
If you're into cars, for people like Marco, it's not cars. I get a what? Yep.
Yeah.
Why is everybody so down today, guys? Like, come on. Everybody's so tired. What's going on?
I don't know. They need an exotic massage. That's what they need.
Let's all get massages right now. Let's all.
I just came.
Guys, we're gonna wrap this baby up in 6 minutes. The Pine Barren, $10. Marco is jet lagged from the flight to Dallas and back.
No. Arch, I got this nasty email from this troll, and it just put me in a bad mood. That's all it is.
Can you forward it? Can we see it?
overview.
Yeah, it's that stupid guy who keeps creating stupid accounts. About...
I know. I've actually just reported that channel.
It's actually so annoying, Arch.
What did he say?
Let's
talk about it off air. I don't want to give him any publicity because he's a parasite. He's just a grub. He's jealous. He's jealous because Marco has got a beautiful watch and he's got people that actually like him. He's jealous because Marco has actually made something of his life.
He's jealous because Marco.
Do you understand?
Has great hair. Look at that hair. He's probably jealous.
He's jealous because, people get so. I gotta be honest with you.
Marco compliments, guys. Come on, Tim, give him a compliment,
dude. 2 Chainz Bruce Wayne doesn't take.
I tell you what, I would swap all my watches. I would swap my whole collection. Obviously not the sub, of course, because that's my one and done. To have Marco as a son, he's just a beautiful boy. Love him.
Tim, what's your email? I'll send it to you.
It's well, you know the email. Tim, right?
Oh yeah, it's true.
I got to be honest. Marco's a great guy. I tell you honestly, don't get disillusioned. YouTube is tough. Sometimes you have the good, and you have the very, very bad. You know what I mean? It's just don't ever give them publicity. So we should not have mentioned that on the show. Okay.
Whatever.
One thing about the rodent, which was very clever, he never mentioned me ever. Never mentioned ArchieLuxury. Never did. And, that's kind of...
I just sent it to you, Tim.
Cool. The Pine Baron, $10. Marco, you're awesome and a great addition to the show. Cheer up, brother. Tomorrow is another day. I totally agree with you. Guys, let's wrap it up now. Anything else to say, guys?
Some people need to get alive. Where is that fellow riser? Why won't he rise to the challenge?
Okay, guys. We will see you tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. I love you all. And be happy. Anyone doing a show after this? Yes, no, maybe. Yes, no, maybe.
Something up for 9 o'clock, maybe. Yeah, sure. 9
o'clock. Not a problem. See you tomorrow, guys. We love you all. Thank you so much for contributing. And remember, ArchieLuxury can't survive on Google Ads alone. He needs your support. Super chats, members. Come on, guys. I love you so much.
Bye, everybody.